Breasties, I have to share my period is 42 days late. I have gone 74 glorious days without a period. Ah. Now, I hope I'm not jinxing myself by making this video. My period is super late and I am so happy. If you didn't know, I am a breast cancer survivor. I'm 42 and over the past year I've gone through breast cancer treatment and I went, I think it was 6 months without a period towards the end of chemo and it was glorious. I was hoping I was done, that the period would not come back, Aunt Flo would go away, I would be entering menopause because chemo can induce menopause. But unfortunately for me, she made a comeback in November. Now, I know not to get too excited because I have always been irregular, but this is a really long time, even for me. And me and my uterus have been through some ish. I've always been irregular. I gave birth to 2 big ass kids. My son was 10'5" and my daughter was 9'5". Yeah. Then my periods kind of straightened out. And then over time, there was like a longer gap between my periods and I was not complaining. And then when I became a lunch lady and I started working side by side with, we'll call her D, she became my cycle sister and she was a regular 28-day girl every month, 28 days on the dot. And my uterus apparently is not an independent woman and I started to follow her cycle. I was pissed. So when she changed jobs, I started to slowly go longer between cycles and I was so happy. Then I got a new coworker, we'll call her J, and she was regular. And then my uterus decided J is going to be my new cycle sister and I started following her cycle. Absolute garbage. Well, she ended up having a hysterectomy for medical reasons and my cycle went back to my normal. That was glorious for a while. Then my daughter started getting her period. She was blessed with my irregular genes. Sorry, girl. So then we became cycle sisters and it's like our uteruses were battling. It was throwing off my cycle. So I became really irregular because my uterus didn't know what it was doing anymore because it's apparently not an independent woman. And instead of being an adult and doing her own thing, we're going to follow the cycle of a child. So now that I have gone this long without a period, she the other day goes, ooh, I think my period's going to start soon. I was like, you stay away from me. Get away, 6 feet. Don't come near me. I told her that my period was like 40 days late and I am not trying to be her cycle sister anymore. So hopefully this is the end. I know that menopause sucks, but I am so ready to be done with my periods. Bring it on. I am over it. Fingers crossed.